Hey, it's Miss Jax here on YouTube covering grief, anticipatory grief, complicated grief, and everything in between. I wanted to address something that I'm struggling with as a YouTube content creator, which is consistency. About 11 months ago, I was fired from my previous job. I covered that in a previous video because it left me with a lot of feelings to process. But point is, I had a part-time job that allowed me to survive while I got a full-time job, and recently I got hired as a full-timer doing what I love most, which is covering groups, providing one-on-one therapy, and even doing some crisis counseling. But for about the past 11 months, though I've been able to cover my bills, I have had the anxiety of, hey, how am I gonna make it this month? How are things gonna look? I'll no lie, by the time September rolled around, I looked at my bank account and thought, this looks extremely interesting, and it kind of looked almost like sink or swim. I decided not to freak out and keep my eyes steady on the prize, which is full-time employment, but at the same time, realistic and adulting obligations were on the back of my mind just as much as they were at the forefront of my mind, which is I have to get this job or I don't know what's gonna happen come October. Now, I would have loved to make more videos in the meantime if it weren't for the fact that looking for a job is a job in and of itself. It took me a while to narrow down what was important to me to give my time over to an employer and balance that out with my desire to continue creating more videos. But as you know, time is infinite and energy is finite. So I felt like time was getting away from me, but at the same time, I could only reconcile with the fact that I could only do so much in a day and tackle what was urgent. And that was securing full-time employment. Now that I have secured full-time employment, I decided to just chill for about the week that I have free before I start training and all that stuff. What inspired me to make this video today is that I was listening to a lot of synthwave music on YouTube, just music without lyrics, a lot of like 80s style sounding music and beats while I was cleaning my apartment, and just giving so much gratitude to the fact that I no longer have this weight over my shoulders, which is get a job that'll pay you through life, not just through the summer. I hope this doesn't sound too preachy, as I myself had to revert to my mindfulness-based approach and evidence-based modalities just to remember to chill out, and that these things, though not welcomed, are completely, for lack of a better term, normal and healthy. Transitions are to be expected in life. Change is inevitable, and in that sense, I was able to keep myself calm despite the contrast of wanting to do so much but having to hold still, because income-based concerns are inevitably stressful for adults or anyone who is seeking to become independent and remain so. Also, can we talk about how summer takes away your motivation to do anything? First of all, I am someone who prioritizes self-care through workouts, but this heat takes away any desire of mine to either work out indoors or outdoors. I have just completely fallen off the wagon with that. I do small workouts here and there throughout the day so I can keep some sort of movement, because that's good for my self-care too. Another thing that helped me out tremendously was music, and another thing that helped me out a lot throughout this time was talking to people, making new friends. Speaking of which, shout out to my good friend Christine Balarezo. She is an amazing intuitive and spiritual content creator here on YouTube. I highly recommend her. She gave me a lot of advice and kind words to get through this time, which greatly helped. So to you, my viewers, I hope this functions as an invitation for you to chill out no matter what's going on, especially if you are in a high-stakes stress situation like I was, either secure employment or get out type of thing. I had faith that I knew that I would make it through, and I hope that you know that I definitely trust that you also have faith within yourself to make it through whatever you're struggling with, despite having to adjust to life while grieving. Thank you so much, and enjoy the beats.